what was the sort of genesis of that? And specifically around, I would love to hear you talk about, and this is something we've sort of mentioned this whole time, but haven't really dove into, like the risk versus reward. Because for most people, again, so many people have the thought, you almost can't mention a business idea without having 5 people and you're like, oh, I've thought of something like that, but like never done it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And, I know one of the big reasons people don't is just that they either the actual risk or the perceived risk, whichever one it might be, but they're just, well, it seems risky and maybe I don't understand what the rewards are or how I'm going to get them or all that. So more specifically, I'm curious to hear you talk about, the genesis or the beginning of Do Good Work, but also how you think about risk versus reward and if that's changed over time and kind of where you are now on that.
You're asking like 3 questions in one.
All right. So the start of Do Good Work. Let's start there.
No. I want to answer them. Let me take a whack at them. So Do Good Work was actually something that I said or used or had in me since, I don't know, from the beginning. I don't know how long. Even some of my stickers that I sold from the first business say Do Good Work. Nice. So that's that. When it comes to perceived risk and value and how the genesis of that, I think, obviously I got connected through one of those marketing agencies. I got connected to a mentor, coach. And when the first offer was like, hey, do you want a business coach? I'm like, what do I need a business coach for? Like, what do they even do? Little did I know what they were capable of. If you find the right one. So I got connected to John Morgan, and he helped me see the value that I delivered in everything that I helped with every company, right? And I'm like, oh, I didn't think about it that way. And I think this also answers your perception question or your risk awareness question, is being aware of the value as well as being aware of what's available and out there. I didn't know. Again, maybe this is the journey of my ignorance. Like I didn't know you're not supposed to connect with people directly. I didn't know you weren't supposed to go out and break stuff. I didn't know you were I didn't know, right? So, but I also, what you don't know is like, you don't know. So when he's like, hey, that's actually valuable. Businesses need that. I'm like, no, they don't. I just came up with this out of nowhere. It's like, no, you're devaluing that. I'm like,
right.
No, I'm not. I was. So the interesting part was the whole business model of Do Good Work was learning and seeing what I was able to create value in. Like, wow, I can package this together and give it to anyone else and, scale my brain so that I don't have to, just do that for 1,000 business owners. So I couldn't. I physically can't right now, right?